The FBI now says no charges will be laid after what was thought to be a noose was found in the garage of Black NASCAR driver Bubba Wallace. Investigators conclude a garage door pull rope fashioned like a noose had been positioned there since as early as last fall, months before Wallace was assigned to the stall. That's Novak Djokovic partying days before it was confirmed the world's #1 tennis player has tested positive for COVID-19. Djokovic was criticized for hosting a competition in Serbia and Croatia on the weekend. 3 other players have now also tested positive. Canadian Kim Clavel has put her health on the line in an effort to help the vulnerable. She was on the cusp of boxing in her first main event when COVID-19 hit. As a trained nurse, she decided to take off the gloves, put her dream on hold, and help seniors living in long-term care. As Mike Armstrong explains, she's emerged stronger than ever.
She was just days away from the biggest fight of her career in March when the pandemic hit. It was supposed to be Kim Clavel's big breakout.
That was my first main event, my first fight with my new promoter, so that was big.
Now, the disappointment was strong, but only for about a day. Before boxing, Clavel was a nurse, and with COVID-19 ripping through seniors' residences, nurses were needed desperately.
I wanted to help and to make a difference, so I sent my CV everywhere.
Clavel jumped from residence to residence over 2 months. She lost track of how many. Some shifts were like nightmares, caring for dozens of people by herself. As a nurse, she'd worked in a maternity ward. This was very different.
I saw a lot of people die each day. 1 person, 2 person, and I never expected that.
With things calming down in residences, Clavel is now quarantined with her coach and training for a fight in July. But that breakout fight she missed that was supposed to raise her profile
c'est ma grand-mère.
isn't going to be a problem. This was a recent surprise. ESPN asked her grandmother to tell her she had won its Pat Tillman Award for service.
Je m'attendais pas à ça pantoute.
There is no ceremony this year. The presentation was online over the weekend.
Kim's story is inspiring, and it's one of service and great courage.
You're the engine that makes all things go.
Clavel's break from boxing is now news from CNN to People magazine. She's probably got a bigger profile than she could have ever hoped for. It's left her thankful, but also hungry to step back into the ring. She did do her best to stay in shape during her supposed time off. Mike Armstrong, Global News, Montreal.